Oh God. For you and your family, you want oil pipeline contract. How about children, other people's children? What happens to them? Black people, I ask you, do you think about the suffering of other people's children, or you think about only your own? Do you ever think about what other people's children will eat? Because you are black, you are very wicked. That is why this entire black continent is very poor. You people are steeped in evil, wickedness. Have you ever, when you're driving, you see a child, a little girl, 11 years old, 12 years old, carrying oranges to go and sell? Do you ever think to yourself and say, oh, but that could have been, Ngozi, my daughter? Do you ever think that way at all and say, will I like Ngozi, my daughter, because maybe you are living in Wiltshire in England that you came back home, or you are living in Palm Beach, Florida, and you brought your ice cream eating daughters home? You're driving about to show them how the monkeys and the baboons live, and you see a child struggling under the sun, carrying oranges to sell. Do you ever think for 1 second, how would I feel if that child there trying to sell oranges to me is this my daughter here that is eating ice cream? A black person never thinks that way. That is why we are wicked. That is why we are very poor. But thankfully, on IPOB, we'll remember. Hence, on Urube, one Nabal also, we want it to be well and good with everybody. I don't want you to respect me because I'm richer than you. I want you to be richer than me. I want you to respect me because of the content of my character and my intellect. That's all. Not because I have Jeep and you don't. That is rubbish. Not because I live in a good house and you don't. No. I believe that respect should be earned.
See, Mazi Nnadi can see on the betrayal. Even though no be Biafra, even though no be IPOB, make them release them. Make them release them. Make it get freedom. Only that one. And I know go come with one voice to talk. Yoruba man leave Lagos State, leave Abuja, come Abia State. They busy, they cry. And they busy, they do city boy. Shame no catch on her.
I am not from the eastern part of the country. I am not from the northern part of the country too. But my own way of life is to do what it takes for every citizen or every individual into society to be guided equally and to be treated equally. That is my own aim of life. I don't believe in so many things that you guys believe in terms of religion. I don't believe it. I believe that as far as I am breathing and you are breathing, we all should be treated the same way. See, regardless my title or the kind of money I have, I don't rate money based on you have from so that people need to respect you. I don't do that. If you even have money safe, now the more disrespect I will have for you if you don't have sense. So fighting for Nnamdi Kanu to be released or always talking about Nnamdi Kanu, I saw a substance in Nnamdi Kanu more than any other individual in this country that claimed to be fighting for the right thing. That man is, as you see, talk about Sunday Igboho. She started the Yoruba agitation. He don't even finish am. Why? Because he doesn't started it with honesty. Yes, he doesn't look at the case of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu na person where they straightforward. You know what it means when we say they go offer you something or back down from what you are fighting for? And this young man say no, he cannot back down. He rather die in the cell or in the prison than backing down. Now know how far Nnamdi Kanu don't come to these states. I not be saying get anything special to benefit from the Biafra if they are being given the Biafra. I be to say not to say get life to benefit from you and be extra life. Come on. All I know in Nigeria is this. See, as Nigeria may be like this, if you are too honesty or if you want to bring changes that every society will benefit from, Nigeria always have its own way of happening to you in terms of corruption. And you know that Nigeria, most of the successful people that are leading or are planning to lead us, they are all being brought up by the corrupt leaders. So you are not expecting changes to come to Nigeria soon. And nothing can be fixed so in Nigeria. Look at the case of insecurity happening in the northern part of the country. Most of our retired personnel, they know what is behind the scenes. According to this Brutai, our former chief of defense staff that served long time, he was telling Nigerians that government know the people, and he don't know why government failed to identify they ought to take action against the people.
2 January 2026, the only crime this man committed, Sokoto prison. That was the only crime this man committed.
Our coordinator is the youth leader of Enugu State's Igbo youth. So they were contributing money to go and see Nnadi at Sokoto prison. It was unfortunately that one of them decided to hold the money, and the person was not able to be at risk communicating with them again. They started asking about their money, which they have contributed. It's about 500 and something thousand. The guy is not giving them any answer for that money. Now they said instead of them to take law into their hands, that they are going to report the guy that is holding their money to police station. Now Mr. Liberty, the husband of this woman, decided to go to police station and make a report concerning someone who took their money without any reason. Reaching to the police station, the police people at Cubana here in Enugu State redirected them to SWAT to go and make the report. Now Mr. Liberty went to SWAT to make a report. After the report, according to the statement that he wrote, they said he indicated that the money that they were contributing was the money that they wanted to use to go and see Nnadi at Sokoto. For that reason, that Mr. Liberty is now an IPOB member. Just like that. They didn't caught him with a gun. They didn't caught him with a weapon. In short, they didn't caught him doing any illegal thing or doing anything harmful to the society. Just that he went to the police station to make a report that someone took their money. That is the only offense Mr. Liberty committed. And this happened on the 22nd of January, right? On 22nd of January 2026. Up till now, this is getting to 3 good months. The SWAT, the police station in Enugu State here claimed that they did not see Mr. Liberty because we have been looking for him. We have been searching for him since that 22nd of January that he went to make a report in the police station. We made a research of him everywhere. We searched the whole police station. The police people said they did not see him. After said that done, they now accepted that he's under SWAT at Enugu State. Now we went to the SWAT. The SWAT claimed that the reason why they detained him is because he is a suspected IPOB. Now we asked him, the lawyer asked them, what is the problem? Why was he detained? They said he's a suspected IPOB, that the money that they were contributing is to go and see Nnadi. No investigation. We didn't caught him as a kidnapper. Nothing. He was the one that went there by himself, right? He went there by himself. Can a terrorist went and report himself? That is the only crime Mr. Liberty committed. And this woman was pregnant then. Immediately she heard that her husband has been missing since so many days. She gave birth to a child. Up to now, the father have not seen his child for over complete 3 good months. This is the thing we have been clamoring in Igbo land. This is the things that the youth of Igbo land are going through. The Nigerian police will arrest a youth in the southeast, detain you for months. They won't allow you to communicate to your people, your lawyer. Even if Vance will be kidnapped herself, they allow your lawyer to see him. In Vance will be kidnapper. His family went there to see him. Talk more of somebody that they just contributed money just to go and see Nnadi. That was the only offense Mr. Liberty committed. And Nigerian government detained him. Up till now, they have not accepted that they have seen him. But we know where he is now, in SWAT. So I'm calling on Nigerians to help us, please.
Definitely, and that is the big point that we made in that report, and which is that the Nigerian police unit called Tiger Base, located in Owerri, Imo State, is operating outside the law, is operating with impunity, and is operating without any basis in the rule of books of rules. What we are saying is that impunity is going on there, and it is going on for so long, and it is going on with so much reckless impunity, to the extent that we are calling the attention of everyone to join us in saying that it has to stop, and there must be accountability. It's not about stopping it, there must be accountability as well.
Now, talking about the Tiger Base units and their operations, the question for me then would be, what is the strongest evidence that you guys have regarding this case as we speak, and does it show only just Tiger Base, or is this something that is systemic in Nigeria? Are we saying there's a systemic foul play somewhere in the system when it comes to operations of the police?
So let me take you back to pre-NSAS days. Before NSAS, we had SAS. SAS also started like Tiger Base. SAS was established to deal with crimes, to deal with robbery, and to deal with other crimes, that are afflicting urban areas and cities. Now, gradually, SAS became a toxic unit of the police. It became a menace. It became a problem. It became an issue that everyone was talking about. They go on killing people in Owerri, in Lagos, in Ogun State, in Abuja, everywhere. So it started from somewhere, and that is how Tiger Base is going. The pattern we are seeing, based on our experience of researching police activities in Nigeria since from 2003, we realized that gradually Tiger Base is transforming into the monster that was SAS. So the pattern is clear. The police will see a problem. For example, they say, okay, Tiger Base was established solely to deal with the menace of kidnapping in Imo State. And gradually, Tiger Base became something else. It started arresting people and holding them in detention unlawfully for political reasons, sometimes family disputes, sometimes just disagreements over a business deal. And these are civil matters that have nothing to do with their remit. They are set up to deal with kidnapping. So why are they going into this thing? And that was how SAS started. We had a situation to the extent that SAS, instead of dealing with crimes, they gradually became a unit of the police that was also intervening in civil matters, settling death. If there is a death issue between me and you, they will intervene and say that okay, but it has nothing to do with them. So what we realize is that the police in Nigeria has been using this pattern. When they see a problem, they establish this unit, they give it this responsibility, and gradually that unit will become a monster. It will become a problem. It will become a danger to the society, and that is what Tiger Base has become.
Does it become a problem because nobody monitors them afterward?
Well, I don't think the issue is monitoring. I think the issue is the whole system. Maybe, we have been researching Nigerian police, I have been told you, since 2003, 2004, and we have done like 6 reports on the police. What is happening is that Nigerian police is enmeshed in so much corruption and systematic, decay, which enable people to act with lawlessness as much as they like. Therefore, that is where the problem is. I don't think that this is, an issue of one unit or something like that. I think it's an issue that has to do generally with the Nigerian police. After NSAS, the Nigerian government promised that they are going to reform the police itself. They announced some measures. Unfortunately, it didn't materialize. People didn't see that translating into reality. No one expected that just a few years after NSAS, we are now having a very monstrous unit of the police gradually heading the way of NSAS.
Tell us, did your findings really establish, that they're saying, hey, there's legal detention of torture and all the illegal, detention, there's torture? Did those findings really get to prove it beyond reasonable doubt that yes, this is illegal, this is wrong? Is that how you guys did it? Is it a yes or no for you? You guys established that indeed torture is going on, illegal detention is going on?
Well, at Amnesty International, we take evidence very seriously, and our research is always empirical based. We do it with evidence, because we don't only look for one evidence, we look for layers and layers and evidence. If like 3 people told us that this is our experience, for us in our standard that is not enough. We need a lot of evidence. So when we are doing this research, it took us years to finish this work. It's a very small issue, but it took us 2 years. We have been researching this issue. We have been talking with victims. We have been talking with people who survived Tiger Base, those who were held in Tiger Base. We have been speaking with lawyers. We have been speaking with families of those who died in Tiger Base. We have been speaking with people who were in Tiger Base for more than 2 years. In fact, there was somebody that we spoke with. He spent 800 Therefore, what we have is a body of evidence, and we are ready to present all those evidence that we have to the police or to the Nigerian government to help them do their own investigation. And that was why, if you look at our report at the end, we always encourage the government to also do its own investigation, because we are not a court of law. We are only a human rights organization with capacity to carry out deep research, empirically based research with evidence. And when we gather that evidence, we are always willing and we always offer to share with the government, to share with the police, to make sure that we give them all the support, all the assistance, all the evidence they need. In fact, we can even give them much more than that, because the evidence we have is overwhelming. We can give them, and we are ready to give them, if they are going to carry out appropriate investigation to make sure that all those involved in Tiger Base Owerri, all those officers found to have violated human rights are brought to justice. Not just to transfer them from Imo State to Borno State or from Imo State to Sokoto. No, that is not what we are to be. Because that's what the police always do. Not to do that. We want to make sure that there is justice. All those who participated in those tortures, extortions of millions of naira from victims, they must be brought to justice. That is the only way.
What is the most disturbing testimony that you encountered within this investigation?
Well, one of the most disturbing one that we discovered was that, some young people, reported about somebody, and that person was arrested. And that person, after that person was arrested and brought to Tiger Base, and that person died in Tiger Base. And later on, the police went and arrested those who reported that guy, and also held them in detention and extorted their families for as much as they could. There was a woman we spoke with, she has been held in Tiger Base, and she fell ill in detention. And they said that, well, she need this treatment, and they brought somebody to treat her. And after they, I think it's malaria or something. After they finished the treatment, they then told her family that they have to pay 500,000 naira. For some, maybe probably 30,000 or something. So the police also turned even the sickness of victims into a mechanism for
victims in their custody.
Sure, now don't agree everything we must not the they talk. Nothing with the war for this country. This is one of the questions we must not ask the judge where the law day. Where we say they even the judge where the law day. Everything about this country now don't turn upside down. Police know the function well, army know the function well, judicial know the function well, INEC know the function well. Now one of those things we Mazina the Kalu, they say this country now zoo country. Now because of all these things, they can't follow the rule of law, they can't follow the law where we say they even say it. So why they try to be like others when they try at least do the ones where we say they possible, they in your power to do. It's a shameful thing. I beg I go allow me on show now own thoughts at the comment section. What's another thing about what they go on, and drop your opinion at the comment section. Don't forget to click the subscribe button for more updates.